Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. TehHitman, hit place to be, set in Berlin and supplied to us today by TehKitties. So moving on to our briefing, all these targets have been up to no good, kill them all. The client is paying 300k for this hit. Extra 100k if you can complete in 6 minutes or less, and we can actually manage to do this one in 6 minutes or less. So we have 5 targets to deal with this time round, along with 2 objectives, and for today's challenge we'll be starting at the default location. We'll be bringing with us a concealable knife and a proximity micro taser. So right from the start and off the bat, we are going to make our way around the side of the club, and we are going to drop our proximity taser into this large puddle before we move away. There is our target. He's going to finish his phone call and then he'll come over here wandering about looking for his vitamins. In the meantime, we're going to grab the car battery from behind the car here, make our way around the storage tanks and into the restricted area. So our next target's this young lady right here. We're just going to wait for her colleague over by the security guard to have his back to us before we launch our concealable knife at the back of her head. Now I'm just going to move her out of the way. You can drop her into the canal, but it can possibly get the attention of the guard, so we don't want to risk that. I'm just going to move her out the way. We're going to make our way over the bridge, making sure to retrieve our car battery. We're going to grab up the coin from the shipping container, and then we're going to throw that over yonder so that it distracts our next target away from the IBC over there, and it allows us to turn on the hose pipe. We're going to then throw our car battery into the puddle that the hose pipe has created, and our target will come over to investigate, and when she does, she will walk through that puddle and she will have a shockingly bad day. So we are 2 targets down, and at any point now our first target, who's currently looking for his vitamins out by the car park, should be making his way over to the puddle with the taser in it. So what we're going to do is quickly grab up the coin and the key that our next target has dropped, make our way into the corridor here and retrieve the fire axe. We're going to throw our coin through the window over by the shipping container, just as our friend out the front of the building has stepped into his puddle. So the coin will attract the attention of our next target, and the fire axe will ensure that he is not stopping anyone from having a good time at this rather snazzy party. So we're going to quickly take the gun that he drops and the coin that we have thrown over there. We're then going to make our way back into the corridor, and we're going to drop our gun just on the other side of the door here. We don't want to go too far, it's a public area, but we are still trespassing. We're then going to throw our coin over by where we've dropped the gun. That will attract the attention of a member of staff. It wasn't expecting it to be this young lady. I was expecting it to be someone else at the cloakroom area, but she will do, because she will come along. She will spot the firearm on the floor, and she will go and get our final target, the guard, to come along and remove the gun, and he will take that away to the nearest weapons locker, which just so happens to be right near the staff entrance. So we're just going to let the young lady collect up that coin and wander off, and the guard to collect up the gun. And when he turns around and heads to the weapon locker, we can then make our way out of the secure area and follow him at a discreet distance. And when he gets into the locker room for the staff members, we can follow him inside, and we are going to give him a nice gentle neck massage, and that will be the end of him. So just under 4 minutes and all of our targets are dealt with. So we're just going to let ourselves out of this room, and we're going to head for the nearest available safe exit, which in this case will be the push bike exit right back at the start of the map. So we have quite the journey ahead of us, as it's going to be a long bike ride home from Berlin. And this bike doesn't have any gears either, so let's hope there's not too many hills. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We met our objectives, and we get a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.